Karen showed up with demolition crews saying my old barn ruined the view. She had no idea that tearing it down would have been a federal crime because that barn was older than her entire HOA. My family's barn had stood on this land for 118 years, built by my great-grandfather when this valley was nothing but dirt trails and pine trees. It wasn't fancy, but it was history. So when I came home one morning and saw yellow demolition tape around it, my heart dropped. Karen, the self-appointed HOA president, stood beside a construction crew, clipboard in hand. "We're removing the old structure," she said. "It doesn't meet community appearance standards." I clenched my jaw. "That's not your call." She smiled. "Actually, it is. We voted." "You voted to destroy history?" I asked. Karen shrugged. "Rules are rules." Before I could say another word, one of her workers started the bulldozer. That's when I sprinted to my truck and pulled out a binder, every document my grandfather ever kept. "Turn that engine off," I shouted. "That barn is listed under the National Register of Historic Places. You tear it down, you'll be facing federal charges." The driver froze. Karen frowned. "You're bluffing." I flipped the page and held it up. A signed state certificate dated 1964. "This barn's protected under historical preservation law. You just taped off federal property." Karen's face drained of color. The workers backed away immediately. I called the county inspector, who arrived in less than an hour, badge shining in the sun. He examined the tape, looked at Karen and said, "Ma'am, you just committed a serious violation." She stammered, trying to explain it was a misunderstanding, but it was too late. The HOA received a $75,000 fine for unauthorized demolition attempts, and Karen was personally cited for historic property interference. Now, the barn still stands, freshly restored, with a bronze plaque that reads, "Protected Landmark, Property of the Dawson Family since 1907. And every weekend, tourists drive by to take pictures. The best part? They all have to use the same HOA road that Karen paved, the one leading straight to the barn she tried to erase.
I'm Liam. Subscribe for more HOA madness. Thanks.